Hello everyone, this will be the review of game Ski Hard Lorsbruck 1978. Another attempt to make a ski game that's fun. I don't like sport games by the way, but whatever. Okay. I tested it. If it works, it works. I'm gonna go with very small amount of sound. You can't change it tonally, you just go like this. I would like it to be more smooth. No music because I would like to talk to you guys. I went with off on full screen window mode. The resolution is this one, and that's it for the settings. I don't know about language. I think there is no language setting. Lots of stuff here. I'm not sure what's what. I'm not good at sport games. I'm not good at watching sport because I find it very boring. So I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna leave it for you to check. Maybe you watch ski jumping or other disciplines and you know what it means. Yeah, I don't know what it is really. Maybe it's different places where you do stuff. I guess you can finish something, like different levels. I'm not sure if you can start here. No, I think you have to unlock something. Can we just play anything? Wait. Seems to be available as well. Black ones as well. So maybe those are levels. Maybe those are levels. That would be 7, 11, 15. Yeah, it's possible there's 20 levels total with 4 different skiers. I know how different they are. Slowly but maintain smooth. Study through corners. Actually, I would like a guy who turns slowly. Because when I was trying the game, I was turning too fast. So maybe this guy. Okay, we're gonna play one game. Maybe more than one. See how it works. So basically, I think it's just forward, left and right. And that's the game. The environment is very minimalistic, but at least the trees and the trees are just very rudimentary, look like paper cut out of paper. But I like the background. The background mountains. They look, well, okay. They look convincing. I mean, not convincing in a way of realistic, but this cut of paper graphics is working here. I mean, we see the slope, we see the trees, and we see the mountains, which mountains look much better, generally speaking. The rest is very basic. It's vector graphics, I think. And let's see if we can even finish this. I'm not sure if those are the records, or someone finished it in 34 seconds, the whole thing. Maybe. Let's see if it has an end, because I don't know yet. Is that it? Is that the finish? Yes. Maybe or not. It isn't. Am I jumping? Well, I am still running somewhere. I don't know what I'm doing really. The camera is really weird and I cannot switch it. It seems to be chasing me of sorts. Can I reset? I guess I can, but I want to. I want to go there. You know, if you ever played snow game, it's more responsive. This isn't really, especially if you want to freely explore, which you can't. You just go on down. As far as I know, you can reset the whole race or you can reset to the gate. And I don't like the camera work. It has a weird lag to it. It's hard to follow your character. I don't know if you can switch it somehow. That's the end. Apparently someone finished in what? No, oh, they are still playing like with me. I'm of course the worst possible. Yeah, I'm the last. But someone was slightly better, so maybe if we run properly. I don't know what's this. Plus 6%. I'm not sure what it means. Maybe it's the global online result. So you can, well, at least you see what you did. Yeah, average speed. I guess average speed would roughly estimate how good you're doing. Because it's gonna, well, roughly starts time. Why is it starts time? It's race time. So your time of race and average speed would generally go together to estimate how good you were, how much you can improve. I would play one more, maybe someone of the black ones with another character. Let's see how it behaves. So the graphics are basic, but well, there's too much glow here. This paper aesthetic is okay, I would say, but see, too much glow here, extremely too much glow. It's too bright. I don't know if there is brightness setting. I don't think so. And the first map was much better. Is the differences between characters? Well, it's hard to say because I'm not good at those games. If it goes slowly, it's kind of responsive. If you have to turn quickly, then you usually turn too much, and the camera sometimes doesn't follow properly. So basically, you're done. You land somewhere, not knowing what you're doing. I'm not sure what I'm doing now. Oh, I should go right. It was barely visible. There's like fog here. I think there is fog in the game. There's fog set. Maybe this is supposed to be fog. I'm not sure if I'm going up something or what. It's all messed up and hard to see, at least in this map. See, that's what happens. You reset the race. No, reset to gate. If you start turning too much, you will crash, sort of. It's kind of like with car games. Too much turning and you will land somewhere on the side or just crash completely. And one more. I know it's like 2 minutes each one. I don't know. Physics do work. Even if you land in different places, you can still sort of keep going, which is good if you want to just go through a game, you know, play the map and go somewhere, not necessarily go to the right result and progress, but just finish a match, which is hard enough for me. And what happens now? I have to probably reset again. No, I'm still going weirdly. Yeah, it's very weirdly responsive. Very strange. Forward is faster, but I'm now somewhere. I of course landed where I shouldn't. Would be nice to see a map, like roughly map where you're going, because this is like playing blind in the fog, which is what it is actually in this map. So seems like I can only go slowly from gate to gate and hope I finish, which is it's not the end. We don't know where's the end. I think they also do it. I think it counts time from gate to gate, and then we see what others did, or maybe it counts them as they pass the gates. It's hard to say how it's calculated. Of course, if you do stuff like me, then you're not gonna go any further than this. You won't score well. What is this? I would like to go there and go right. Of course, I missed it. Whatever. And I think the houses mean the end, or something. Okay, we go here. I think yes, it's past. And this one is maybe past. Past. Okay, past. I'm doing this. And the camera has again the lag. Yes, that's it. Of course. I'm at 0. Maybe nobody played it yet. I don't know how to say. Maybe people play one by one. Does it even unlock anything? Well, I didn't complete, I guess, because I'm not climbing. But I played it. Guys, okay, so that's the game. I don't know why it's the map there, to be honest. If, well, I don't know, maybe it's just for the visuals. There's no map in the game as far as I know. Let's check once again the settings, if I'm missing something. Yes, there are fog effects, you can switch off. Shadow distance, anti-aliasing. It works fast, I would say. I mean, the game isn't very fast, but it doesn't lag or anything. Is it responsive? Well, kinda like not a very good car game, where you have to upgrade to have a car that runs properly. It's probably a hard game. It's hard to turn right amount, because you either turn not fast enough or you will turn too much and crash. Just 4 buttons: forward, back, left and right. I don't think there's jumping. The aesthetics are, well, vector plus paper cut. That's how I would call it. I'm not sure if I like it. It's, well, at least it was some effort put in it. Mountains look pretty nice for what it is. Trees, okay. The slope, well, it's just a slope. It's very, not complicated thing to do. You basically go down and go through gates. It's like 2 sticks, and not very complex. The characters could be more detailed because they are extremely basic, like, again, paper cut figures. At least it was some work put in this game. I don't like sport games, but it does have 20 levels, and it's gonna take you a while to finish all that if you like them, if you like games like this. I personally don't, but I have to admire that at least some effort was put in it. It's at least it's 3D, at least it's some graphic style that is not just nothing. Someone put some work into modeling those trees and mountains and, well, characters maybe not really, but let's assume at least you have different characters, so you can compare them if you're into this. I'm not really, because this is basically a physics game. There's also a sports game. I don't like sports game at all, because I don't like sport, and I don't really like physics too much as well. I mean, if they are part of the really good complex game, I don't mind them. There is physics in Skyrim, but on its own, just a physics puzzle, it's not, again, it's not my genre, it's not what I like to do, but at least puzzles are intellectually stimulating. Sports games, it's just about getting better time or score and competing. If you're into this, I mean, you can be into competition but not be into sport. So if you're into sport and into competition, you wanna just score better result, just a score run, nothing else really, then maybe. But well, this is my cup of tea. But I have to say it works. It's quite responsive, and it's at least aesthetic. I wouldn't say it's pretty or well done or complicated, but at least it's aesthetically pleasant, sort of like 6 out of 10 maybe. But only if you're a fan of those things. Only if you like really going for a score in a sports game that is just about competition. That's it. That's not more than this, right? Yeah. So yeah, that's a ski game done slightly better than the previous one. Still far from anything complicated. You can just play snow for free at this point, right? At least it has better graphics. I know other games because I don't play them. You have to just compare what's there on Steam, what's there on other platforms, what can you choose from. If this is satisfying for you, I guess you could play it for some time. But as I say, it isn't really what I would buy or play or like. But it works. It works for what it is. You can go for those 20 levels and grind the time to be better if that's what you want from a game. I don't, but if that's your thing, that's more power to you. It's a positive review actually, because I don't hate games that are done for a specific group of people. If they like it, and the game works, then, well, let them have fun with it. If someone likes Tetris, let them play Tetris. I don't mind it, but I wouldn't buy it. It's kind of like here, it's very small. Well, I don't know if it's small group because I don't know the statistics. I don't know how many people play sport games like this. Maybe many. Many people watch football, so maybe many people play games like this. I don't. But for all those people, yes, you can enjoy it. You can enjoy it, but be aware what you're buying. Just make research. As I always say, make a lot of research. Check other games. Check this game. Check at least 3 reviews. Read the description. Look what's in the game. Even if you don't mind spoilers, check Wiki. That's what I not always, but I do it many times. I just check wiki for a game, or the guides on Steam, because I want to know what's in there. If I don't mind spoilers, like names of stuff and how many levels are there, I actually want to know. I want to know if the game is good and complex, because if it isn't, it's probably not worth your money. So wikis as well. Check what's there, what's maybe patch notes, what's added to the game, what might be added if it's still early access, what was promised, what was done already. Be aware what you're buying, what you're spending your money for, because you might be disappointed if you just go on a whim or buy something blindly, or jump the hype train. I sometimes do it myself, but I'm trying not to, because really it's much better if you can um, have fun and don't be like, oh god, I spend money and this is unplayable again. So yes, it is playable, but for a certain group of people. See ya guys in the next review.